So I felt this tugging for the past couple of days to get on here, but I've been fighting against it. That seems to be my story here lately, where I once was so motivated and empowered to get on YouTube. Now it's almost like a tugging or a push to get on here because I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, who wants to keep hearing me say I don't know what I'm doing? But yet I feel led to get on here. Like, is it for my own selfish motive? Or like, is this really setting something in motion? Is this just my release? Am I being too open? Am I just telling people my business with no purpose? It's like, why am I doing this? But then, yeah, I feel a tugging like you have to get on here. So I get on here, like just in case it's God. I'm lost, right? I'm lost and I have anxiety, like really bad. Like just laying in bed, heart pounding, walking with my kids, heart pounding, cooking dinner, heart pounding, just heart pounding. And I can't centralize what's causing it, which I'm usually pretty good at channeling what's causing my feelings, I think. Or either I channel what I want to cause my feelings because it's the easiest thing to solve. Like as I was laying there tonight, I'm like, yo, I don't even think I know how to figure out what's causing my emotions. Like, I feel like that I've lied to myself and to others so much about what's bothering me, to the point that when I'm really having this experience of trying to figure out what's causing my emotions, I can't figure it out. I think I've had to just hide stuff for so long and bottle things up for so long when it really comes time to figure out what's bothering me so I can move forward. I have no clue how to do it. Like, I have no clue how to identify my feelings and emotions. And then I'm a single mom of 3, so it's like I don't even have quiet moments to try to channel it. Like, by the time my moments are quiet, it's late at night, or if it's during the day, during nap time, I got work to do because at the end of the day, I still have to provide. So my quiet moments are far and in between unless I wake up super early and, before they get up. But then, I don't know. Am I making excuses? Like, it feels like the easiest emotions and thoughts about myself to channel are the ones that are not so kind, right? I can identify that I'm procrastinating. I can identify that I feel like I'm making excuses. I can identify that I want to show up more for my kids. I can identify all of my weak areas. But when it comes to me trying to identify emotions of how I'm feeling, like, I struggle. Like, I can't, it's almost like there's a block there and I can't get to the root of it. But the root of it is what's causing me so much anxiety right now. Like, I feel like something's about to happen. Like, I'm waiting for something to happen. What the something is, I don't know. But it's like I'm waiting for it. I'm tired. I was looking in my face today and I see like baggy bags, worse than usual. I mean, I'm not really one for sleep, but I feel like I'm just drowning in exhaustion. Um, I'm thinking to myself, like, God, is this gonna break? Is this a test? Am I doing something wrong? Um, because I'm holding on and I'm holding it all together the best as I can. But I feel like I should be doing more. I know that I should be doing more. Like, I should be fighting harder. It's like I'm fighting, but I feel like I should be fighting harder. I'm trying to stay in the race. I'm so lost, y'all. It's just a moment of pause because I don't know what to feel this moment with except for the truth of my emotions and the truth of my feelings. God, send me something. Send me your strength. Feel this weakness. I've been reading a lot. I've been reading so much lately. Um, just trying to feed my spirit, and it's helping. I just finished a book by Sarah Jakes. It's called Lost and Found. I just finished that. God, I needed that book. And now I'm about to start Don't Settle for Safe by her. And I'm trying to get through these two books because there's an ultimate book that I ordered, Woman Evolve, that I want to get to. Because I feel like that one's going to be a game changer as well. So I'm starting Don't Settle for Safe. I just finished Lost and Found a few minutes ago before I hopped on here. I think I'm going to start Don't Settle for Safe tonight and just hop into it. But, yeah. It's kind of where I am. I'm still out here wandering and finding myself and finding my purpose, reinventing my life, figuring out where I fit in, trying to show up for my kids. Trying to deal with loneliness. Yeah. Trying to be okay, like being my only support. Like trying to be okay walking this thing out, hyping myself up, being my own best friend. Like I gave myself a nickname. So like when I'm in the mirror, I'm like hyping myself up. It's so funny. I had like arguably the best day of my life, Friday, best moment, where I really walked in confidence, right? And so before I got there, I'm so good at hyping everybody else up. I was like, I'm gonna hype myself up. So I'm like looking in the mirror. I'm like, what you about to do, Ree? How you about to show up, Ree? What you about to do? Ree, you about to kill it, Ree? Like, what is you about to do? And I realized, like, as I'm hyping myself up and, like, looking in the mirror, I realized, like, that's my first time ever doing that. Like, ever hyping myself up. Ain't that crazy? I'm such and such years old. But it's been a long time. And I realized, like, I've never hyped myself up. I've always psyched myself out and then went to prove myself wrong. And then was shocked when I actually, like, oh, you tricked them again. Oh, you slid by again. But never like, yeah, we about to kill it. Go kill it. Hey, yeah, you killed it. Like, never like that. So I'm learning to, like, hype myself up. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm learning to. That was my first time. But I'm like, yo, Ree, how you about to show it? Then after I murdered the scene, I got back in the car and I was just like, yeah, Ree, like, you did it, Ree. You killed it, Ree. And the joy and the feeling that I felt just affirming myself was crazy. Like, my love language is affirmations. Like, I love affirmations, to be affirmed. I think because I've been torn down so much in my life and kind of shown that I wasn't nothing, or made to feel like I wasn't nothing, that when somebody affirms me, it makes me feel like I am something. Like, it just feels so good. So to receive that from myself and know that it's pure and genuine and there's no intention behind it, I'm not trying to get nothing out of myself behind it. It felt really good. So that happened Saturday, and that was good. But I'm still riding the wave. Yeah. We are going to conquer this thing, whatever this thing is. April has been crazy. And for my first video in April, I was like, yo, this is personal, okay? I'm going to take April, okay? And I have made steps in April. Like, I'm going to stop playing because, like, I have made steps in April. But April has been, like, the most challenging month. And I've made myself to sit into feelings and emotions instead of finding a way to get out of it easy. I haven't went around my feelings and emotions. I think that's the best way. I've gone through them. I've experienced them. And I've done a lot of it all while being a mom and making income. So there's a lot that's going on with what I'm doing. But I'm super proud of myself for just hanging in there. So I'm not going to hold you no longer. I'm going to let you go about your day. But just know, just keep fighting. Just keep fighting, because I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to wake up every day and just be optimistic about the opportunity of that day. Like, I'm going to keep going. Y'all pray for me. I'm going to pray for y'all. To be continued.